Welcome to GCCars, my name is Eric, and today we are going for a highway POV test drive on this 2022 Ford Mustang Mach-E California Route 1. In this highway POV test drive, we will test the assist systems, and especially Blue Cruise, Ford's autonomous driving system. But what we're also going to do is, go for a little handling test as we done in the good old days. So put it into Unbridled, which is our Sport Plus mode. Might need to create a bit more of a gap here up ahead because there's cars around. And then we can do the handling test. Oh, they're quite slow. Gotta wait a little longer. Okay. We'll see. The nice thing about it, because it's rear-wheel drive, is we can really play with our rear axle. And as you can see, just as on a bit of a tap, why are we going 40 on an on-ramp, please? Just if you give it a bit more throttle, you can really make that rear end step out, which obviously I just did a little more than you would if you want to take it as quickly as possible. But I just wanted to show you how easy to manipulate the rotation of the Mach-E is. It's really awesome, honestly. It's a lot of fun. And because it's electric, you can really just hone in on that perfect percentage, that perfect torque that you need to get the rear just to rotate a little bit. But we are here to test the assist systems mainly. So let's put on, with that little button here. Actually, no, we don't need the light. I accidentally indicated there. We're gonna test the lane keep assist. So we're just gonna drift it on the right hand side. And whenever I do this one, that means I'm not actively steering and the car is taking over. So let's see what happens. We're just gonna drift out on the right hand side. And the car keeps us inside our lane. That worked very well. Keep hands on steering wheel, of course. I am. And let's do that one more time. We're just going to slowly drift out on the right hand side. And now it's only vibrating. The thing with Ford lane keep assist is that they don't like to do it twice in a row. The first time they catch you, and the second time they vibrate your steering wheel, because they don't want you to be totally distracted, essentially. And in a second here, we will be able to do Blue Cruise. Unfortunately, Blue Cruise is still a little limited. It definitely works a lot better for the 2022 model year than it did in the 2021 model year. I never had to intervene, but it still doesn't activate in as many spots as, for example, Super Cruise does. Super Cruise will work here, no problem. Now, just as I say it, it says Blue Cruise available. So let's set it up to the speed, but it's not hands-free just yet. Blue Cruise, it's still hands-on, which is not really what I'm looking for. So this is still a hands-on system, just my thumbs off, just so you can see I'm not actively steering here. I am letting the car do everything, but this still requires me to put my hands on the steering wheel. After we've done this twisty part, it should switch to proper hands-free autonomous Blue Cruise, but for some reason this area it just doesn't like as much, which is a shame, because Super Cruise can do it. And let's see. As you can see, still not hands-free, but it does a good job of centering us in the lane right now. It's a bit willy wonky there, a bit left, bit right, left, bit right. Can't quite decide what it wants to do or where the lane centers itself. Let's see. I might skip forward here if necessary, but in the meantime, I can tell you that we don't have a full review about this Mach-E. I bet you didn't expect that one, because normally I say, hey, we have a full-on review. But because we've already tested the Mach-E GT, I just have a bit more of an in-depth city POV test drive for this one. So if you want to see that, it'll be linked throughout the video in the top right-hand corner, as well as in the description below. But if you want to have a full review about a Mach-E from me, click in the right-hand corner right now for all my thoughts on the Mach-E GT, the sporty, most fun variant that Ford offers of this Mach-E. But with that being said, set up the speed here a little bit, adaptive cruise control. Come on. You're on camera, Mach-E. Show us what you can do. Show us yourself driving. I think as soon as we finish this turn, it should take over. That's what my experience was driving this road before this week. A couple of times I drove up here, and it always took over once we hit like kind of the next off-ramp. There we go, hands-free. Now I can take my hands off. And now Super Cruise does not want to have my hands at all. So just a quick thumbnail there. But yeah, now it's hands-free. It does not support automatic lane changes, unlike Super Cruise, which even decides for itself when it wants to swap lanes. But this is already a really good system, and one that you will find with very, very, very few manufacturers. I know General Motors has it in theirs. Then we have Ford. I don't think Mercedes offers it in North America yet. I mean Tesla's autopilot exists, but they don't let you test cars, so I can't vouch for it. But this just works really well. As you can see, the 2021 model, yeah, had it in the Navigator. It just kind of required me to intervene ever so often, which just kind of hampered my confidence into the system. This is a lot better. This is a lot more solid. And now for the 2023 model year, they can kind of make sure that it is available in more areas and then all the parts of the highways, just like Super Cruises. Then we're really starting to catch up to Super Cruise in a big way. But until then, this is certainly very good. And as you can see, we can just relax. We could listen to some music here. We can have our heated seats on. No massage in this one, but still. Oh, it works well. There's really nothing to complain about. Of course, you have to keep your eyes looking up ahead. I don't know if you see these purple lights. They might be flashing for you. I don't see them, really. I only have very, very dim lights that I can see, and they're not flashing. They're just on. And those monitor my eyes. So if I were to look away, or if I were to cover them, it should complain. We'll see. There we go. Watch the road. And now it sees me again, and I can watch the road. So yeah, that's Blue Cruise in the 2022 Ford Mustang Mach-E. A lot better than 2021. We'll see how good it is in 2023. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe, because we upload videos pretty much every single week. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.